Last thing that I want to end on here is I want to talk about certification. We changed that offer of what he was selling, which was a seminar, and attached a certification. You notice in Dave's offer of the Power Day, you saw Speaking Empire certification. These become increasingly powerful things. How many of you have initials after your names? Let me see your hands. Now take a look around the room, right? This is a third, maybe a half of the room have initials after their name. And so people like to buy initials, and sometimes people will just collect initials. We have a client, and she sent me a marketing piece, and it had like 7 initial sets, like after her name. I didn't know what they all were. It kind of intimidated me, right? And so I thought, Dave, let's create another certification. That was my thought, right? She had 7 sets of initials. She obviously buys initials. Let's add another one, right? We'll create the Platinum Speaking Empire certification, and she's on it, right? And so certification becomes incredibly powerful. So I want you to think that. I'm just going to plant that seed for you and think that how can you certify yourself into something? Final thing that I'll share with you, just want to share this last example here. Oh, I forgot this one. Newsletters are a powerful way. You'll see this from Dr. Tom. You become a client here. Staying in contact with your prospects and clients. So adding newsletter to stay in communication. I'm sure it's okay to share, but it takes some considerable time sometimes for them to get a client. So they put somebody on a list, and a year later they'll pop out and they'll buy. But if they're not following up, they're not having increasing sophistication with their business and their marketplace, then they're going to lose that customer, or this customer is going to go somewhere else. So the power of sending a printed newsletter, which is why we still do that here, is incredibly powerful. You can also, when you have newsletters, you can charge for advertising, put inserts in there, and that is incredibly beneficial for increasing the sophistication of your marketplace.